Hello, everyone. Oh, music stopped. Music. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to not only the 34th episode of Owlbear's Roost, but the 1-year anniversary of us starting this game. Well, on the 16th is the anniversary, but today's the closest episode to that. We, started a while back with still 3 people from the start who are still here. And we've had people come in and go, and guests, and we've now got a great group who are exploring Team Toast, as they've christened themselves. So, last we left off, our intrepid adventurers were looking for our intrepid adventurers were looking for a safe house, essentially, to prepare their endeavors or delve into the city of Pelosia. The determination was that having a place to go back to would ensure safety, ensure that they would be able to have somewhere they can safely call home. In part of that endeavor, they found a winery and its subsequent villa. In regard to said villa, that is where we find our adventurers today. They had entered the home, it was locked. They found some interesting things here and there. But overall, nothing too worrying other than the 2 dead bodies at the dinner table. But overall, an interesting location. We left off as Lavetta began to cross the stairs upwards to the top of the house. And with that, Lavetta, would you like to continue going upstairs?
Yes, bear with, just
Okay, I'm just gonna drag you.
Drag me. My thingy just closed, so I need to reroute stuff. But yes, I would like to be stupid and go up the stairs.
Oh, let go. Don't touch your character for a second, please.
I am not touching it.
There you go. So as you crest upstairs, it's like an L-shaped stair. You come into this, albeit dusty, hallway. To your left is a sort of long table that you would find in such a hallway. A dried out plant that is dead on sort of the overhang bit. And in front of you, you see several doors and a sort of, as the hallway turns to the left, it's that same beautiful wood that has been carefully laid and placed all across the floor here. The paint jobs and the wallpaper are immaculate, regardless of its age. The only real thing here to see is dust, and there are a lot of cobwebs and various signs of neglect is probably the right word for it, but nothing that's really showing any signs of deterioration. You are free to do as you wish.
Would you say that it's like everything is clean, or would you say there's like a layer of dust?
No, there is definitely a layer of dust. It's not clean. My point to the before was that it's not falling apart. It is simply simply been ignored. Yeah, it's just been ignored.
Alright.
Just very dusty. So to your right, you've got a door. In front of you, you've got a door, and then to the left, the hallway continues. Now, there's currently no light up here. You are looking at through your dark vision. So everything's sort of in grays right now, in shades of white and black.
this be me going downstairs, or is this the hallway?
That's the hallway. Would anyone else like to join Lavetta upstairs?
Actually.
I see.
I found doors.
The floor is moving around. I do think passing through this room again, Fess would mention to Floor or ask if the bodies are safe where they are. So, Floor, do you think these are okay here? Should we do something with them?
Well, it looks like they were eating food, right? But they're decapitated.
The bad food.
As a reminder, since it's been 2 weeks, they had sort of blackish ichor dripping from the corners of their mouth. The skin across their body is taunt. Not as if they were hungry, but almost like the energy's been drained from the... Yeah, dried is a good word for it. The lips are cracked, and even the skin around the lips begin to crack with that same black ichor seeping into it. You see boils in certain spots. It's not a good sight.
I don't really think that's safe. This looks like an advanced stage of where Gruff was going.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Should we handle them the way we handled the other bodies?
Probably yes.
Althea looks to you two. I'm happy to just pick them up and take them out back and light them on fire if that's what you would suggest.
Yeah, we just want to make sure it's not done in the house because we don't want to
set the house on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to set the house ablaze. So just be careful when you touch them. We don't know if they're.
We don't know if that ichor is or contagious.
You see as she sort of carefully lifts up them and loops them around her shoulder like a fireman's carry, and one by one takes them out back. Is there anything sort of like funeral rites that I should be doing?
Did you know these people before?
Only briefly. Zara, Lavetta, and I had met them prior.
I can't say I know anything to be done based on their culture, but you could try just a basic funeral rite to send them back to the elements or the earth.
All right. She picks them up and she'll head outside. There we go. That way we have Althea doing something.
Okay.
Zara,
wonderful.
Welcome. So Zara, you guys are currently in that villa on top of the hill. It is beautiful. It was locked. I'm going to give you a little background. It was locked, though Zara was able sort of to, jimmy the door a little bit. Nothing illegal. She simply just put her hand in.
No, she'd never.
She would never.
Mm-hmm.
She just sort of...
Never.
Fussed with the lock a little bit.
Yeah.
Inside, it is
Neat
dusty.
Trick. I don't know.
But beautiful. It is beautiful mahogany wood, these beautiful paintings, decayed flowers, beautiful chandeliers. It's clearly someone with a lot of wealth lives here. and that is where you guys found yourself. Now, in the dining room were two drow who had recently passed due to eating the food of the land. Now, these two drow were the drow that you had met very, very beginning of this game.
In the tavern.
They had eaten the food. They had some notes on them. They had various different things on them. I can pick through that and find that if you're curious. I think Fess has the note itself. But they were the two drow that you had met previously and had passed very clearly from eating the food that you guys were all told, do not eat the food. Unless you have some sort of spell or something to purify the food. But all right.
I do think having addressed that issue, Fess would probably move to where Lavetta has wandered off to.
Okay. Floor? Which floor are you staying on?
I'm gonna stay on this floor for a little longer, because Floor would point out the locked door over here that she had tried to open earlier.
Hi, Pez.
You did that thing you did with the entrance. I can't open this door.
Paz, as a little context, you're currently burning bodies outside. You're muted. But basically the mentality was strong girl, take bodies outside and burn them. She's still muted though. Alright.
Funeral rites.
I'll let you guys continue to do their repeat.
Okay.
Go ahead, Flor.
Yeah. Zara, I don't know what you did with the door outside, but this one, I can't open it.
Shit, hold on. Let me just see how weak it is.
If you're going to try to hide the fact that you're lockpicking, I want a sleight of hand and then a lockpick. Thieves' tools.
Yeah, let me look at a shade.
Okay. Floor, I think that beats your passive perception easily.
Yeah. It's double my passive.
And then give me a thieves' tool. Sure enough, Zara's hand very easily just grabs the handle, and you don't see anything. You just hear it click, and it is unlocked.
See shit in there.
Okay.
It's magic.
So, as you open this door, what it appears to be is some sort of armory. An armory more likely for hunting than defending. But inside you see several short and long bows, perfectly racked along the thing. Also in various cases and sheaths are hunting knives with that very nice, some of them have that serrated edge, some of them have a perfect nice blade to it for, more fine cutting. There are additional racks that would probably be for some sort of handheld weapon, swords, daggers, etc., that do appear to be empty. And you can see that there are a few spaces here and there that are empty and would otherwise likely hold something. So either maybe they didn't have weapons to fill out this entire thing, or the weapons that were in there are missing. A nice layer of dust has covered over those empty spots, so it wasn't recent.
Well, this will be good. I can't use the bows or whatever they are. I'm not very good with those, but maybe Fess will want one or two, or we can. Are there arrows and stuff too?
There's a few basic arrows in there, yeah, but again, a lot of it seems to have been previously grabbed. Yeah, yeah. Ransacked isn't the right word. collected. There's no signs of, well, I mean, there's maybe one or two things knocked over, but it wasn't look like someone's like tearing through this place looking for stuff.
In a panic.
Okay.
Yeah. Zara. Out of the corner of your eye, near this door, a bluish butterfly flutters into the room.
Have I seen those like in the area before?
You have seen a butterfly similar before. When you were outside guarding, I believe, the shack. And it simply just flutters into that room.
She'll slowly walk towards that. Never mind, I can't see shit.
You're welcome to light one of the braziers on the wall, or a candle that you might have in your bag. It's up to you.
It's gonna grab. Can she like grab it off the wall?
It's none of them are lit on the wall at this time, so you would have to light them.
Is there one closer to
Right there.
this side?
There's one over here.
Okay, she'll go for that one.
Okay, let me give you your lighting. And you are taking the candle and carrying it? Okay. There you go. The room that you see before you
She'll
appears to be some
sneak up there.
appears to be some sort of lounge. To your right is a beautiful bookcase. A few books are missing at this point because Fast had already gone in here. In front of you is a beautiful grand piano. To the left is a fireplace. On the far side are more books, reading chair, various sort of eclectic decorations that you would find at one extravagant house. On the right-hand side is a large wooden statue of a horse facing northwest. It's on a sort of about a 1.5 foot tall plinth. And all around it is sort of these beautiful windows. Most notable to you, there's also a dragon chest set to your right, but to your left is where the butterfly now rests on the fireplace. Hanging above the mantle are 2 swords crossed. It's kind of hard to get a good look at them right away, but right below it appears to be some sort of name plaque.
Can I read what it says?
There is simply only a few letters that are listed on this plaque, and it appears to be a name. A. Westhaven. Second, let me make sure I got that right. Should be right. Yeah, A. Westhaven. As you approach, the swords become a little bit more clear. They have this sort of... There's no better way to describe them than darkness. The hilts are this beautiful sort of gold and silver craftsmanship. The handles are wrapped in this really fine leather. The pommel is perfectly crafted. The blade itself is as dark as the night sky, shimmering. Slight dots, blues and purples.
He just stares at it for a bit.
As you stare at it, I'm gonna go to the people upstairs. Floor, are you still exploring downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to check out this door.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Fess and Lavetta and see what they would like to do. All right.
What you say? I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of reassuring knowing I'm not the only one up here. I appreciate you coming upstairs. You know what? I'm just gonna have a...
Can I turn Shan's volume up? Yeah, I can.
Yup, sorry. I know I'm whispering.
I got you. No, I just got to turn you up. This room appears to be maybe like a storage room of some sort, a previous lounge. A lot of the furniture in here is covered in sheets, likely to protect them. To your left, you've got a smaller door, thinner, probably a closet of some sort, and then further into the room to the left, you've got another door.
Is there anything on these crates, or is it just...
No, they just appear to be storage of some sort. Yeah, boxes, and, this is likely a room that they probably haven't used in a long time.
I'm sorry, Lord, that I'm quiet.
I turned you up, you're fine.
Alrighty. Hey, you know what, don't mind me, I'll just be looking in here.
Okay.
Alright, this appears to be some sort of bathroom. Beautiful mirror, large bath in the center, dressing chair, pillows, and sort of a table next to the bath, various candle places. And this appears to be the laboratory of some sort.
Fess is in the closet.
Does anything seem out of place, or does it just seem like a normal room?
An investigation check. As for that closet that you have found, Fess, you appear to find blankets and sheets and winter boots. Shannon, you find towels and exotic soaps.
Alrighty. Can I inspect the soaps further, or is it just... what do you mean by exotic?
They seem to be very fancy and have very nice floral scents.
You know what? I'm gonna take one of the soaps.
Okay, add exotic soap to your...
Listen, if there's fancy stuff, I'm just gonna take one of the exotic soaps. Okay, just... Cool.
She a fancy bitch. It's tight.
Listen, I smell like wet dog, okay? It's inevitable that I'm gonna need soap.
Yeah, no.
That has a complex. Okay, go on.
So, entering the closet and seeing, winter clothes and stuff, Fess is immediately gonna think about the fact that, Floor and Fess kind of just appeared here from an area that, temperature-wise, was drastically different. So I think I'd look for two kind of winterish coats. The boots are probably not gonna work with the talon feet, but
unless you want to jam your talons in.
That doesn't sound like it feels good. But I think I'd gather up some stuff that would help keep myself warm, and then obviously being more of a parental kind of figure would also look to find stuff for Flora as well.
Yeah, there's some beautiful blackened cloaks that you could find to keep yourself warm, and you're welcome to add that to your inventory times 2.
Okay. Cloaks times 2.
We go back down to Floor.
Does there look like there's anything? Because Floor is only wearing light traveler's clothes. So is there a shirt, a woolen shirt or something?
maybe like a sweatshirt, but this is more like a long-term storage. You'd have to look elsewhere for that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I probably would take like even if Flora doesn't want it, I'd at least pick stuff up and take it downstairs for Flora to pick through.
Flora, what are you doing?
I'm opening this door in the kitchen.
Go ahead. It appears to be an empty pantry. Completely empty, completely cleared out. There might be some non-perishables still left in there, like bags of rice and grain and what have you. But it seems pretty recently cleared out. Okay. There's no dust on a lot of the places. You can see sort of a swipe where people might have taken a lot of that. It was likely moldy food and tossed it. The non-perishables have been left.
Okay.
But remain in sort of large baskets. Some dried corn. Yeah.
And then she wants to check this door.
Go ahead.
Well,
as you open it, a cool breeze comes out from that door in front of you. It appears to be an exterior door.
Okay.
You're welcome to I can unlock from the inside.
Okay. So
there you go.
Okay. There we go. A tiny little entranceway, and then.
Yep.
Yeah, at that point, Floor will close and relock it. Make sure nobody, or less people can come inside, and then would go upstairs.
Let go. There you go. Zara, we return to you. These two blackened blades hung above the fireplace. The butterfly sort of just sat on the mantle.
She takes the swords.
As you pick them up, it feels as if the shadows around you almost creep inward before returning. The flame, the candle that you hold, nearly snuffed out, very briefly. As you hold these in your hand, there is a recognition of strength and power in these blades. You can't put your finger on it, exactly what it is. But the blades are gorgeous. They're short swords. For the time being, you can put these in your inventory. Just say 2 unknown swords. Similar to before, these would require some sort of attunement.
Yeah.
And as you pick these up, that butterfly that you saw prior begins to sort of float up again before floating towards this beautiful statue of the horse and landing near the plinth.
Zara doesn't really focus on the butterfly in particular, but starts to look through first this room, and then she'll go through every room, trying to find any signs that there's another thing of that name Black anywhere.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. So do sort of the overall investigation check. Okay. As you scour this room, are you hyper-focused on this name plaque? Are you looking for just the nameplate?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see anything of note. There does appear to be another little plaque at the base of the horse, but it does not match the name. This is where the butterfly is sort of sat down. As you continue to look around, You don't see anything with that same name. In fact, as you have done your circle of this room, you return to the fireplace. The name plaque that was there before is no longer there.
What would she have read under the horse?
The horse's name, it appears to be a sort of dedication plaque. Now, you don't speak the language, but the name that's sort of at the very top of it reads Winnie.
If she can't find anything in that room, she would move to there. Just start looking again.
Right. You're welcome to move into it. This appears to be a lounge of some sort. Dust across a lot of these couches and whatnot, but they are gorgeous. I mean, the most beautiful furniture you've ever really interacted with, other than perhaps some chance encounters. Upon the walls are stag heads and various game that has been mounted. A writing desk is on the right-hand side. 2 windows facing outwards. Gorgeous paintings adorn the top of the desk. And yet another fireplace across from you. You can give me another investigation check if you'd like. But again, nothing with that plaque seems to be found. And as you're looking around, you see that butterfly sort of glowing in the darkness now. Still in that same place, right next to that plaque. Right on that plinth. I'm gonna go to the people upstairs. Unless Althea would like to do anything as she's burning the bodies. I know Hez is still sort of mentally waking up. Give her a bit. Alright, we return to the trio upstairs.
Has to kind of wander over to bathroom door. Anything of interest in there, Lavetta?
Sorry, the way I ran back to my computer. The way I
Sorry,
ran back to my computer.
sorry.
No, it's all good. We got some fancy soaps, but that's about it.
Oh.
It smells really good though.
Oh, well, that's good. Not really interested in that. Oops, I closed the door. Alright, keep closing the door because Jerry is stuck under it. Alright, abandon Jerry. Thank you. Move back out into the hallway. I see Floor there. Floor, I found some, I found this shirt that should keep you a little warmer, and this winter cloak if you want it.
Yeah, Floor will take them both and kind of just start investigating them. Because easily distracted.
Yeah. We'll remove the sweatshirt and one of the winter cloaks from my thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
Yeah, I think while we're here and there's a door right here, I think I'd move over to this door and open it.
As you open it, I know on the map it appears to be some sort of children's room, but in reality it appears to be some sort of guest room. Towels are stacked up on the edge of the bed. There's not a lot of character to this room. It's very sort of standard guest room.
Okay.
Empty drawers, maybe sheets and towels and such on the bed, but nothing stands out to you.
Not lived in.
Yeah.
Alright. Not really much for, like, digging too deep. If it looks pretty bland, I probably would just walk back out.
Lavender attempts to. Oh, it's locked. Never mind.
Oh, Zara seems to be really good at opening those doors that are hard to open.
Can I?
Sounds like a talent. It's really weird.
It's just really. I don't know how she does it, but she
Got that magic touch.
She just like Jimmy's the door and it works. I don't know.
Out of character question for a noob. Would Mage Hand work in such a way that I could try to unlock a door from the inside? Could I, like, shove Jerry under the door? Like, make him try to open it?
Yeah, I was wondering something like that. I was like,
Unfortunately, pretty sure you need to be able to see.
I was reading the spell and it didn't look like you needed to be able to see what you were doing to manipulate, but this is totally DM call.
Lavender tilts her head and looks at the lock. I wonder if I could turn into a cricket and just climb through. That'd be cool. Unfortunately, I've not seen any crickets, so that's not gonna. If you see any crickets, let me know.
Sure, but
Please don't eat it.
Oh. Okay.
What?
That's like
Where I was
presumptuous of
with
Lavender. What the fuck?
I mean, bugs. Just sorry, that was like so abrupt.
No. Fess kind of like clacks their beak together a little bit. Like, okay.
Here's what I need from you, Fess, to get Jerry to try to unlock the door. Because you have to think, Jerry needs to turn the handle. Okay? Now, I need you to give me a give me a sleight of hand check, which is you manipulating Jerry to open the door. Unless you want to just tell him and give him the free will to try to unlock it.
I will do the sleight of hand. I will say I do think it should be at disadvantage. Because I think he's still inebriated.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a disadvantage then. That's
disadvantage. Sleight of hand.
So you summon Jerry on the side of the door, and you're kind of trying to feel the door through him, and
oh no!
You see
his little nat one because
you see his little beak poke through the keyhole. And then it just doesn't move anymore, and you don't seem to be able to control it. His beak is just kind of stuck in the keyhole.
Oh, Jerry. You are very special.
He lets out a little belch from what he can.
Oh, goodness. Well, no luck with that. It was a good thought, though.
He is still there. You can
Jerry, do you
unsummon him and
see
resummon
anything
him.
in that room, Jerry?
He tries to open and speak, but you just hear he can't get the beak high enough, open enough.
Okay, can I like summon him back to me?
Yeah,
Okay, good try, Jerry. Good try.
you got it, boss.
Tuck him back into my cloak, like. Why don't you have a little more of a nap there, bud? All right. Well, we'll see if Zara makes her way up here.
You go back to Zara. What is Zara doing?
Going to the next room.
Just give me an investigation for the remainder of. So you're looking specifically just for this plaque.
Yep.
So this will be. You just checking this floor. You gonna check upstairs floor as well?
She's gonna check everywhere.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. This will determine for all the rooms. You go room by room by room, and there is nothing that matches that description. I will say the blades came with
I
some
would say that
beautiful
that's like the
sheets.
main thing she's doing while the others are.
Okay. The blades came with some nice black leather sheaths as well. I forgot to mention that as part of it. So you can safely put them on your hip if you already use them.
Perfect.
Right. Well, the others continue upstairs then. That butterfly has not moved, by the way, Zara. It remains in that room. Alright. 3 of you, what are you guys doing upstairs?
I'm gonna see if I can open this door.
You open it up, and this appears to be some sort of wine larder. Beautiful sort of racks of wine all across the walls. Some of them, well, you wouldn't really have an idea of the date, but some of them are covered in a lot of dust. A few names you read, you see there's like a Bonneau Brandy, you see Eagle Farms, there's Kone, there's a sherry called Chateau Comrade. Varying
There's a
different
lot of
brands.
liqueur in here. None of it's Fey liqueur, though. Whatever.
You may continue.
Is there anything like in this hallway, like on these tables, or?
A lot of it, there's like a lace dust guard along one of them. A potted plant, again, has completely withered and died. There's little knickknacks. You might see like a little statue of like a little golden statue of a fish, or these little things here and there that are nonsensical. Behind you are a bunch of wine glasses. That appears to be some sort of china cabinet, specifically for wine glasses. That are
there any
beautiful
knickknacks
crystal.
that look like a bird or fish?
I did say there was a small fish statue, like a little knickknack. You're welcome to take that. But yeah, other than that, this is it's very decor, right?
Yeah.
Big ass
Oh, I don't care.
mansion.
Just want the fish knickknack.
You can take the fish knickknack, and it's a little gold fish knickknack, and it's appears to be sort of stylized. Got 2 more doors that you guys have not touched yet.
Lavada is gonna once again kind of poke at the lock. With Lavada's current experience, would it be possible to wild shape into a spider?
I mean, yeah, you could.
Because I would like to climb through the lock.
You could easily do that. Make sure you mark down and use a wild shape.
Alrighty.
You guys hear like a sort of like It's hard to explain the sound.
My equipment falls on the floor, by the way, like my clothes and equipment. I'm happy to have. Stay outside.
It's up to you. It's up to you whether it morphs into it, or otherwise. You don't have to do it that way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, can I make it so it just looks like she's got like a little jumping spider with like this tiny little backpack then?
Sure.
Like,
you can have that.
like this little like green cloak and like little backpack. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You see like a little Lavetta spider. It's a it's a wolf spider.
I don't like it. Spider in my head, like little Lucas.
Little jumping wolf spider.
And you see, as you guys kind of like hear this noise behind you, and as you turn, you see Lavetta sort of mush into a little spider and then jump through the keyhole.
Whee! Sorry.
Fez immediately thinks of like every spider they've ever eaten and becomes like mortified that maybe they ate someone.
Oh my god.
Floor is just like...
This is sort of magic you guys would have seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, but Fess is like... or not Fess. Floor is like kind of looking between where Lavetta was and themselves for a second. And just like goes back and forth a couple of times before shaking it off and opening the door that they're sitting next to.
Lavetta, do you unlock this door that you're at?
If I'm able to, it's...
Well, you're not. You have to come out of spider form.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll come out of spider form.
What you see before you is a gorgeous master bedroom. These beautiful lounge chairs placed in front of a gorgeous fireplace. A little ashtray with little cigar butts sort of sat in there. Wine glass with sort of dried residue along the bottom of it. Beautiful, strange creature is mounted above the wall. To your right is a smaller writing desk. There's a bust of beautiful individual that you don't recognize. Small bookcases, dressers. There's a chest at the edge of the bed, a small little table to the right. This is the master bedroom, and it is befitting that name.
She's gonna look around, but just immediately, just goes to the chest and has a look.
As you open the chest, it is empty. There's a copper piece or two left in it. Give me a perception check.
She's gonna leave.
Like a perception check.
Piece. Yep.
As you're sort of taking this room in, you as well, fast as you're taking this in, you can give me a perception check. But Lavetta, it's clear that whoever was living here before did so in a hurry. Like, one of the cabinet doors is left open, the clothes hangers are empty. You see stuff kind of tossed aside. Even the fact that there's a half-burnt cigar and wine seems to suggest that whoever was here and whoever left did so pretty quickly. With the empty chest, the space in the wardrobe probably for a bag appears to be empty. This wasn't very well kept, to say. People, if someone was leaving for a long time, they would close the blinds, they would make the bed, they would keep it nice. And you don't see that here. Someone did so in a hurry.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wonder why this place is empty. she says, like, outwardly.
Flo,
It is
go ahead.
weird.
Flo, the door that you're at is locked.
Darn it. This is another one. We're gonna need help.
The one above you have not tested yet.
Yeah, I'll test it. Ooh.
This appears to
That's
be...
just kind of just staying in the hallway, like keeping an eye on both of them, just making sure there's nothing going on.
This will be a different kind of room. It's a little less well maintained. As you can see, the rug's sort of slanted. It is elegant, but there is sort of a adolescence to it. You know, it's not perfect, right? It's not like it's, you know, well maintained. Now, I will say that there's another thing about this room are the walls of bookcases to either side. Books upon books, varying spines all across it all. You see a sort of small desk and little cabinet here. And as you look around, it is someone who enjoyed knowledge lived in this bedroom.
Wow, so many books. If only we could read them.
Can I investigate again for books that are like similar spines but like different languages?
Go ahead.
Just investigation?
Yeah.
I would.
You don't seem to see anything of note in terms of mimicked books.
Okay.
Floor, though, something does catch your eye on the bed. There's an open notebook of sorts, and these gems sort of scattered across it. An inkwell, someone was writing at some point, sort of maybe casually just sat on the bed working on this. As you approach, you see 3 shards of this bluish purple crystal scattered across the bed, and then another one very similar, a little bit smaller, that is sort of this cloudy white color. There's notebooks sort of laid across the bed, and a lot of them have little diagrams and stuff. You're welcome to investigate further if you would like.
Yeah, Flora would definitely look at the books before attempting to touch the seeming gemstones, just in case.
Give me an Arcana check.
Nope.
As you flip through these pages, a lot of it's in Belosian. There's not really any common here that you can recognize, or any language that you speak. However, you can discern some of the sort of what is listed here, right? You can discern what the purpose is of some of these items. There's a lot of designs in here. And a lot of the first ones are sort of shit designs. They're magical in nature, but they're like an artificer trying to make a solution for everything. So you see like a wheelbarrow, and it's not the greatest design based on what you know. However, you do notice those similar crystals, the blue crystals, start to show up in later entries. And as those are starting to be introduced into the designs, a lot of these designs are like, oh, well, if that crystal has energy of some sort, this could work. You see like a golem, like a construct with these 4 crystals looped around it. You see like an automated watering system at one of the pages as well. And as you start to look at these and you start being like, oh, that's interesting, that's what they're using this for, it clicks to you what these are. These shards are leite. They are the crystallized form of the ley lines. They're used a lot in enchanting. They're used a lot in sort of empowering one's magic. The 3 that you see are the 3 versus the 1. The 1 you recognize to be air leite. So it's known that there are 1 for each of the for elements, base elements. And then there's one that is just pure ley line energy. Now, those you know to be way more powerful than even the base version of it, which are powerful in their own right. But there appears to be 3 of them in here. Now, typically, very typically, they're not inherently magical in themselves, right? They're not like
they're not something that's gonna go off just because you touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the link. I will put it in the OBR player. So you know this is usually typically processed from the ore into the crystals, and then the crystals are then grinded up in a certain process using acid. That then creates the dust. Now, the dust isn't inherently magical, but it's susceptible to magic. It can kind of carry a charge really well, and this is used for different things, especially with enchanting and making these beautiful enchanting tables. You would know these to be these. You would have seen stuff like this where you're from. Though the ones there typically have a little bit more of like a greenish, purplish tint to them. But it's still the same thing. So that page I gave you, hopefully you have access to it, kind of talks about the different thing, and you can choose what you want to do to say, what you know, but you rolled really high in your Arcana, so feel free to go like that. All right.
Flora's just flipping through the book, a little like not necessarily like the first few books are the first few pages are like obviously like, oh, that's not very good. Flip, 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 flip. And as the crystals start to appear, kind of slows down and is like, and then it just a snap moment, and it's just like, oh, so that's what they are. Before carefully gathering them.
Yep. Add 3. Go ahead and add 3 pure layite and 1 air layite to your inventory.
Okay. Added.
Or did you find anything interesting downstairs?
Downstairs, there was another exit outside from the kitchen. There was the pantry, which only had what looked like non-perishable items still. It seemed like everything else had already been requisitioned. Reclaimed, whatever.
Taken?
Definitely taken. And then we still need to try and find that ring.
Yeah. That's a good point. Can
Zara,
I rifle through drawers up here?
Zara's checking room to room. Eventually Zara would make it upstairs. And Zara is now linked up with you guys. Because Zara's been going room by room looking for something in particular to no avail. And Zara is now looped up. Althea, are you still outside, or do you want to join the group as well?
I'm still outside.
Bodies take a while to burn. All right.
Make sure nobody goes to them.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check fast as you sort of pull through. Now, again, you still have some locked doors here and there, but yeah, you check through here, you're opening drawers and searching and kind of pushing stuff aside and nothing. You check jewelry boxes, you check cabinets, anywhere that a ring might be.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
joy.
No joy. No dice.
Oh, plenty of dice. I'm gonna come back out into the hallway and point at the door to Zara. It's another door that the handle is probably just stuck or locked.
She seems to either not hear you or ignore you and focused on checking the hallway.
Okay.
Did
Down
we
into
check
this.
this room
That's the one Lavetta went in.
Not
for the ring?
for the ring. If you want to look for the ring in there.
For the sake of time. Because normally I wouldn't want to push you guys, but considering we're coming up to Halloween and I want you guys to get to something for Halloween and I'm trying to be mindful of time and stuff. There are two sort of search parties right now happening. One's looking for a ring, and for context, Zara, they found a door previously, or not a door, but like a panel that had like a depression in it, very similar to like a signet ring. So the belief is that if they were to find the ring and put said ring into the panel, it would
Yeah, I get you.
open. But no avail, no ring and no plaque. You guys search everything, and the only thing out of place, other than sort of the disgusting food that Althea's sort of slowly taking and adding to the pile to burn with the corpses, the only thing that I note is that butterfly, that sort of glowing butterfly.
Okay.
It is up to you guys what you would like to do, but I will say both of your searches come up nil.
Alright, Fess is gonna go over to this door then. And kind of jiggle the handle again.
No luck? Would you like to try Jerry?
Sure. I'm gonna try the
Yeah,
whole Jerry
so-
thing again.
Sleight of hand. Disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage.
This time Jerry is able to open it. It opens up to what appears to be some sort of office study space. There's a large map table in front of you with a map pinned on the board and little sort of figurines and buildings and such along it. There are large map boxes to your south. Big books. See like an artist table, but a lot of it sort of the paint is dried up, unfortunately. Easel. This appears to be some sort of like lounge room. There's a table on the writing desk. This appears to be the main writing desk for you've seen the most books, papers, etc. on it. But all of it is in Belosian. Some of them appear to be sort of fancy dinner invites based on sort of the lettering and the thing. There's a lot of sort of class to a lot of these letters, but a lot of them are sort of, some of them look like ledgers of some sort. Some of them look to be correspondence. But yeah, most of them are in Belosian.
Nothing looks particularly interesting or exciting.
Not unless you're a wine owner in a now cursed land.
Okay. Fess is done.
Alright.
Move back over to the stairs. There was stairs going up?
No, down. I know it looks weird, but they're going down.
Okay, so there's no more stairs here. So have we searched everything? Is that
You have searched the entire house, except for that locked room. The ring room.
behind like the depression thing?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
What would you all like to do?
Honestly, this place seems kind of empty. We should probably get going.
Definitely seems evacuated.
Well, we were planning
don't
on using
wanna-
this as our base of operations, right? Since it's-
For
Well, for when we make our forays into Belosia.
Yeah, I do think this would be pretty safe.
it just makes me wonder why whoever lived here left in the first place.
They
Yeah.
were probably trying to flee whatever happened.
Yep. Yeah, I guess if this place seems safe enough, we can set up shop here.
I'm for that.
Okay. Are you guys taking a rest? Are you guys going to do what's your plan? What's your setting up shop here look like? You have the afternoon, basically.
Excuse me. Well, since we didn't find anything to help us with that depression downstairs, setting up shop
Myself
would-
and Jerry downstairs. I'd like to look at that weapons room.
setting up shop would probably be like cleaning up any of the rooms we're trying to stay in. With Flora would be using prestidigitation to do so.
Very well. You all spend your go ahead.
Going through the pantry, anything that's like non-preserved, like
well, even the
making sure all that's
preserved
cleared out.
foods might be infected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that we think would be infected, we'd get rid of.
That's everything.
Okay.
Unless you
then
have a spell
we get rid of
to
everything.
Yeah,
purify
unless somebody
food and
knows
water.
purify food and drink.
Oh, even the wine?
Mm, not the wine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You guys clear out this house. Your various searches are to no avail. Are you all going to take a long rest here?
Are there any bows in there that would be of interest to me? Or
Nothing
is
that
what I
you
have
don't
nicer?
already have. Nothing that you don't already have.
Okay. I personally don't need a rest. We just took a long rest. I haven't burned any spells, so like
I will say it is nighttime now. By the time you've cleaned
Okay.
up everything, put everything away.
Okay, then long
It's
rest
up
for
to
the
you, though.
night makes sense to me.
Any opposition to that?
Nope.
I'm
When
good.
they're getting settled, Zara would look at the swords.
Okay. Who's
Beth
taking
is
what
just
room?
gonna walk around and make sure all the doors are locked.
Who is taking which room? You have 2 double beds and 2 single beds.
Fess will take one of the beds in the single bed room.
Okay. I'm just gonna take everyone and put them upstairs so I can assign rooms. Now, what I will say about this villa, I have a blank version of this. So, if you guys want to customize your rooms in any way, I can make that happen with a little bit of effort. So I have a blank version of this, and I can overlay it and do some magic with it. But that's down the line. So Fess is taking one of the single beds. We've got the master bedroom, the guest, or the other room, and then one more in the guest room. Where are people going?
Then I will just Actually, yeah, she'll just pick up Zara and take her into this room.
You're not gonna take her-
She's just.
You're not taking her into the
She's-
nicer one? You're taking her into the shitty one?
Well, she doesn't want to like presume anything, and she doesn't want to like take it off like other people who may. I mean, if Zara has any objections, what do you think of this room? This one or the other one?
Zara doesn't care about the room, she cares about being picked up.
She continues to drag. Fuck it, let's. She just tracks Zara over to the nice room.
Althea, Floor, who's taking which bed?
Also, Al, I'm gonna send you a thing.
Do you have a preference?
Althea?
I don't mind.
I'm just trying to figure out books versus fests.
I mean, you can,
like, which one matters more?
You could be with Fest, but you can take some of the books.
Oh, smart.
Mhm.
Floor's gonna grab some of the books from this room, and then we're gonna be over here with Fest.
All right. Zara, you're looking at the souls tonight.
Yes.
Are you attempting to attune to them?
Yes.
Lavetta, I need your wisdom roll, please.
Alrighty. By the way, guys, if anyone does want to see Lavetta's spider form, I did a really quick sketch. But that's just in the
Terrified
one
as spiders.
sec.
But I'm sure it looked great.
Oh, that's why I said I did a
It
really
is
quick.
fucking adorable.
It has a little bag.
A little bag adds to it.
So much.
Zara,
Floofy little legs.
Yes.
as you focus your mind onto these swords, you stare at them. And now that you're kind of looking at them, kind of hold them up. And you know that effect in cartoons where it's like the background and it's like the pattern doesn't move with the item, it's sort of like a set background and it's sort of like almost like a portal. I don't know if that's a known effect. Trying to think of an explanation.
I know
for
what you
that.
mean.
Let me see if I can find like I'm not gonna be able to find an example, but regardless, as you are looking at these, it's almost like the pattern that's in these swords aren't set in motion. It's almost like you're moving a portal looking into this darkness. Now they're physical swords, but the sort of illusion that you're getting is that darkness, that dark night sky. And as you focus on them, everything around you is quieter and quieter. Shadows begin to creep around you. As they get closer, closer, the candles you have lit begin to go out. Lavetta is out cold in bed. And focus on the blades. The leather straps wrapped around the handle feel perfect in your hand. It's almost as if it was made for your hand. As the darkness gets closer and closer, take a breath. And all around you is darkness. No light. Nothing. But you don't have fear. You can still see what you need to see. As you're continuing to focus, those blue and purple butterflies start flashing into existence. You see them fluttering. Some of them fly further away from you and almost churn into the twinkling stars, one by one. Beautiful night sky is all around you. You're no longer in a room. You're in almost a planetarium. You're sat in this chair, these blades in your hand, and all around you is the night sky. Beautiful patterns across a canvas. Galaxies, nebulas. And one by one, these butterflies begin to make up the sky around you. And as you continue to focus, a mist rolls in. Butterfly lands on your finger. And you hear a feminine voice. The mistress of the night has taken interest in you. Has taken interest in your plight. In hardship. She watches over the darkness and the night. She watches over those who move through the shadows. She is the twilight, the light, death. It's a glimmer of hope in the morning. She protects. She covers. The blades before you are the blades of night. And to be held by her champion, currently lay dormant. But should you choose to wield them, grant you power of shadow in the power of night. It is up to you whether you accept her offer. There is a silence.
She just nods once.
The shadows in the night will no longer be fearful for you. No longer do you have to worry. For you will be what goes bump in the night. Trust in the shadows. Trust in the night. And in moments where you feel lost, the butterflies shall guide you. The mist slowly pulls away. One by one, the stars turn back into little butterflies. and by one they land in your hand and all around you. Bluish purple glow emanating from each. And as the night sky returns to this flock, the scene around you slowly morphs back into the bedroom in which you saw these blades. And you come out of the trance that you're in, attuned to the weapon. Now, Zara, I will be showing you the blades. You are now attuned to the dual blades, Nikta, Kohati. You can take a look at them to see what you have gained. And in regards to getting your character sheet to work, we can do that eventually. You might have to physically roll stuff today, but
Yeah, that's fine.
do you see your... Did it pop
Yeah,
up when I
see
clicked
it. Yeah, I see it.
Alright. Well. You go. You are now attuned to the Blades of Night. You're welcome to rename them that in your inventory, and you can kind of see what your bonus.
Nice.
The only other person who has an interesting night, well, I'll say there's two. Althea, if Pez is here.
I'm here.
You dream of brimstone and fire. Your horse gallops around you, but you never see this form. You hear his voice, though. Be wary for what is to come. She will want them back eventually. It's all you get. As you just lay there, fire's burning around you. And Fleur, you're dreaming of where you once lived. It's peaceful, serene. A horse meets you as you sort of aimlessly walk along these forest paths. It seems to be a normal horse. But it's familiar. Nearly identical to the statue you saw downstairs. And you watch as it sort of begins to dissolve into a mist of blue and purple. And you start to feel a pull beneath you. Like a magic, an energy calling for you beneath where you are. And as you awake in the morning, that call is still there. But it's unclear what lies beneath. And all of you awake. You may all mark down a long rest, replenish everything you've done. By one, you all awake. What would you guys like to do today?
Well, we established the the base of operations. So,
Should probably see if we could get to a entrance to the city or other structures nearby, perhaps.
yeah, I guess we didn't really look to see if there were like outbuildings or anything around the villa or anything like that. We kind of just
You wouldn't have seen anything.
yeah.
Floor of the pole continues to pull you downward. I'm gonna put 5 of you downstairs.
Yep.
As you mark down a ration in your inventory.
Is there?
Yeah, where
is
do
there
I
any way to get
do
downstairs?
By the way, can I? I'm gonna DM you a thing. 1 second.
Okay. Laura, you search this house. There appears to be no stairs going downwards.
Mm. Mm. And we never found that ring. For... Did we check the bodies for anything before we burned them?
We did check over the bodies. That's how we found the notes.
Okay. But they didn't have the ring on them, did they?
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Or we'll, right, those doors are locked again from the inside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna unlock everything. You can say the outside doors are locked, but
yeah,
I'll unlock it all.
Fess is gonna like over their breakfast, like start comparing the smut books side by side, the one that's in Belosian and the one in Common.
Give me an
And like
intelligence roll.
start trying to teach myself some Belosian.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Switch back to normal and
At advantage. Well, yeah, you can roll it again, but at advantage, because just click it again. Once. Don't have to worry about the advantage thing, because it's just 2 rolls. Take the highest. Okay. Yeah. Plus one of your crow things, most certainly. You got a lot of the. Yeah.
I'm smart.
You're smart.
Listen, if we're gonna go into the city, shouldn't we have, got recruits with us to go in? I mean, there were a couple of other groups that said they'd help out if we did decide to tackle the city, but I don't know. I've just got a bad feeling about this.
Well, we're just, Flora and I kind of joined in the midst of all this.
That's a fair point.
So we're, we're happy to stick with the group, and obviously this place is sick and needs help. So, I can't speak for Floor entirely, but I think we would like to help. So we just kind of go along with what you decide. We don't know what groups you're talking about, but I think a larger party is probably a little safer. But a smaller party is stealthier.
I mean, we could always like scope it out. Just see if we can sneak in, take a peek, and then see what we're up against.
I think that caution would be wise, considering, your most recently parted team member.
Yeah,
I think caution is advisable, but yeah, I don't think anyone was looking to run in through the main gate or anything.
Yeah, I feel like, alright, well, yeah, sounds like a plan.
We could at least move closer to the city and kind of scout out what seems to be.
Do we want to go in the daytime, or do we want to go under the cover of...
Oh, I think daytime would be more advantageous. I don't know that many of us have any way to really see through the darkness.
Yes,
and
that's a good point. And lighting up, yeah,
makes us
my
a
bad.
target.
Yeah, my bad. All right, well, Aflia's already. Do you guys have anything that you want to do?
While this conversation is going on, Floor has gone outside and is kind of sifting through the ashes and remains just to see what might have escaped the burning. Double check that the ring isn't among them.
Nothing.
That, at this point, wish I'd done this before the long rest, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, never mind.
Laura, you find nothing. Just what remains that couldn't be burned. Snow has drifted upon it. And that raw, that dream you had, continues to pull something. Watching the horse drift into the magic, but uncertain what it is.
Don't understand. And now she's kind of just pacing around outside. Aphlia? Is your horsey doing okay?
You're muted, Pet. Oh, Pet's just being green. Oh, give him a second.
Okay.
Okay, fine. The spider sketch is cute.
It really is.
So I'll ask the party, what's the plan? I mean, I know. Well, we can wait for Paz to have a conversation with Floor, but I think Paz is having a coughing fit right now, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well, I think once everyone's like, if you guys aren't gonna be, I know you were looking for something, but I mean, once all is said and done, we can see if we can make our way to the city. I just, I'm not the stealthiest of people, so I might have to, change a little bit just in case. But yeah.
Yeah. I can be pretty stealthy when need be. I also might be able to use some of my murder to kind of go to places that we wouldn't be safe for us to go ourselves. Maybe just at least get us some of the lay of the land.
Question. If okay, with invisibility, obviously any creature I touch would become invisible until the spell ends.
Mhm.
Does that transfer over if like 3 people are holding hands? Or is it just
No, it's a single person.
Okay, I was just curious.
They're not a human centipede.
Okay, what if I touched like oh yeah, actually no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Okay, I was just making sure. Alright, just let me know when you guys wanna
Yeah, I'm
wanna
ready
go and
to go take a look whenever the rest of the party is.
you know what, I just have a bad feeling. I should have done this before bed, but Lavetta just like casts Goodberry, but goes to hand out like some berries to everyone.
Hey, how many people can eat good berry? Because those things are like healing potions, so make sure you mark it down.
Well, we get 10, and how many of us are there?
5 of you.
Okay, so everyone gets 2 each.
Everyone mark down 2 good berries on your sheet.
Good berries.
Paz, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing a bit better.
Flora, did you want to ask your question to Althea?
Althea, how is your horse okay?
What do you mean?
Can you like talk to him or?
He should be okay. Should be.
I don't know how to explain it. It just really, really weird.
I mean, I can see if he's willing to come talk, I guess. I think.
Are you going to whip it?
Yeah, I'm gonna whip it and then nay.
We might want to step outside first.
Yeah, where are you with me?
Suddenly
Oh.
horse.
Suddenly flaming horse.
It's not the worst place I've done it. I'll do it outside. I'll go outside and do it outside.
Oh yes, I recall.
I need dinner first.
Zara, at this time, your cat jumps on the table and starts trying to eat some of your food.
No, stop! Pushes her away.
Cat goes back.
Stop! Pushes her away again.
Cat goes back.
Fine, whatever.
It's a cat. No.
It's a magical cat, too.
Oh yeah, even better.
Tits.
Okay.
Horse comes out fine. Proud of it. Horse just kind of looks there and he's like, stop.
Okay. As long as he's fine, I'm sorry. I had a really weird dream, and
What's the
then
dream?
well, Floor explains like specifically the part that involves Aphlia's horse.
It's not. Wait.
Or am I missing? Or am I mixing the two dreams or something?
Yes.
Okay, that's
not
my problem.
Althea's horse. It was a different
Okay.
horse.
Oh, it was a different horse.
You recognized it from a wooden statue.
From a wooden statue. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I felt like there's this weird pole in it, and it had to do with a horse, and I just wanted to make sure that your horse was okay. I'm sorry.
You don't have
Floor-
to be sorry.
Flora will head back inside. Where does Flora remember seeing that horse? Is it the game room?
In the lounge.
In the lounge. This one.
Aye. Yep. There is a butterfly on the plinth right next to the plaque.
Butterfly. Where'd this come from? Flora will hold out a hand to see if Butterfly does anything.
It does not.
Okay. And then she's going to like search around both mostly around the horse statue itself.
Tell me exactly what you're doing.
Okay. Can you say the dream again?
Yep.
For me.
The horse. You're on the path. In the place that you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Horse gallops towards you before dispersing into a bluish purple mist, the exact same color of that layout you found, and being pulled downwards.
Being pulled downwards. She's going to look for impressions or indentations that might fit the layout or some sort of switch.
Give me an investigation roll.
Yeah. Okay, that's decent.
Just about beat it. You're looking around this plinth, and it's about 1.5 feet tall. And you notice the plaque itself can be pushed inward.
Oh my god. Hey guys!
Yeah.
I found something!
Okay. Fess is gonna go over to where Floor is.
My dream. It helps.
Same with Lavetta.
Zara is in a room that stands a little bit further to the side, but looks.
We can press this plaque in.
Does anything happen when you push it?
I haven't tried yet.
How do you know you can push it in then?
Pushes.
You push it in. As you push it in, you hear a click for something moving, something turning, and you watch as the entire horse statue in the plinth starts to spin out of the way towards the northeast. In its place is now a carved out hole that it was covering, and you see a staircase that leads downwards.
I found the secret basement.
What if the people who ran away are down there and they're like dead or something?
What if
Then
they
I'll go
help?
first.
Then we're probably gonna have to burn them.
Zara tries to slowly start going downstairs.
As you walk down the stairs, you see an inscription along the edge of the ring, and it lightly glows. It's in common, and it reads, "If you are an ally, not a beast, turn your back to Fos's gift. To proceed, one must go forth with pure faith." And I'm going to put that in the chat. Zara, do you continue to descend?
Lavetta, I need you!
Ooh.
Why? She follows.
Does everyone follow? Or are some people staying up top?
No, I'll follow.
Yeah, Floor is definitely curious enough to follow.
Althea, does Althea go?
Athlete will stay up top. Just in
Okay.
case.
Does Lavetta see the plaque?
Yeah, it's an inscription along the edge of the ring before you go down,
Oh, okay, fam.
and it's in common.
Do you think it's a good idea? I mean, beasts could be interpreted in a lot of ways.
Many ways.
Uh,
I
Who the
have no
fuck is
idea
Fos?
I don't know who Foss is.
Religious check from everybody. Everybody.
Just normal or
Religion check. Basic bitch religion check.
Oh my god, we're doing great.
Yep, we're doing amazing.
look? I did my best.
Amazing.
I've got the best bonus, but rolled like shit.
Althea?
Save us.
Speak up, gonna help me. I have a negative
I mean, all you have to do is roll well, Athlea.
Still
Althea
best. Still the
and
best
Vanny.
roll.
Woo!
You guys know who Fos is. Fos is a member of the pantheon of gods, the god of light. I would say, yeah, well, Ori, it sounds very familiar to you, but you're not 100% sure. But yeah, Fos is the god of light. About as much as you guys get right now, but you know that they are represented. He's represented by light and brightness. Paladins a lot of the time worship him. His main symbol his two hands holding a sphere of light. He's got a bunch of other domains. You probably wouldn't know those with what your role is. Althea, you probably know that he's also the god of orphans. But his symbols are like the sun and sunflowers.
I would communicate that to the group. What I know.
And
So if we
Althea
have
would
to
add
You
on top of
guys,
it.
wait a second.
Are you going down?
Sneakily, yes.
So she's
You're yelling timber.
Oh my
Do
god.
you...
Sorry.
I have a question for you, Zara. Do you have, can you see at all when you're going down? Like, do you have a candle or anything, or are you just going straight into the darkness?
Straight into the darkness.
Okay. As you head downwards, you go down the spiral staircase. Lavetta, you're going with. Is that correct?
Zara really
Well,
doesn't know why.
she's not gonna let her go by herself, is she? So
How quickly is Zara going? Is going to try to just go by herself, or is she going to wait for Lavetta?
She's gonna go by herself.
okay.
Right, Zara. Oh, hey, isn't it? Can you see?
Yes.
You can see?
Yes.
You can see everything?
Yes.
Oh, close your eyes.
Ah!
Why isn't it? What? What? Why isn't it got? Oh, that would help. That would help. There you go. And are not there, so bum. So you are in darkness. Okay, now do you see darkness?
Yes.
Perfect.
I also saw the left side of the screen, by the way.
Yeah, I know you did, and you're gonna forget that.
Yep. Not just something, guys.
No meta. No meta.
Yeah, that sounds.
No meta.
Yeah, we're fine.
You head down the stairs. Can you give me a dex save?
Yep.
You easily make it down these stairs until you find the floor sort of even out. You are in darkness. Complete and utter darkness.
I probably should have mentioned the other part before someone went downstairs.
What do you mean the other part?
She'll want them back eventually. I got no idea if it's referring to the little.
That was not your
What
dream.
it's referring to. Oh, it's
That was not your
okay.
dream. No. That was Althea's
God
dream.
damn it.
Althea's dream was the
Oh.
one in fire.
Okay.
Yours was
I'm
just
completely
simply you walking in the
confused.
forest. You're right. Yours is simply walking in the forest, seeing it, and the horse disappearing. Althea's
Alright.
dream was the other one.
Alright. That's why I'm like.
You're
I
fine.
must have half heard mine and half heard Athlea's.
Yeah.
Mixed the two together.
I tuned out because
Uh,
Fess wasn't dreaming. Fess was dead to the world.
Fess got a good nap.
Yeah,
mhm.
All right.
Fess slept like Jerry slept off that bender.
Zara, you are downstairs.
Flo's gonna look
Uh,
at the butterfly and see if it moved.
The butterfly is no longer there.
Oh, bye bye, butterfly.
Zara takes a minute to take in what she smells, what she hears.
Okay. As you try to rely on your other senses, it is cold and it is damp This feels interesting. You smell something a little bit earthy. All that said, actually, though, now that I think about it, give me a second. And that should be... there is, as your eyes adjust and you start to come to and get your senses, you hear dripping water down. You hear slight drips around you. It is cold. There is not much of a breeze down here, but what you do see in front of you is a light blue sort of glow coming from, I mean, how much is this? Like 30 feet to your southwest. You realize those are all on the wrong. Should be on that layer. There you go. So, I don't know, can you see if I control... is it control L? There you go. Yeah, you can see the glow. There you go.
Yeah, I can.
So the floor below you is earthen. It's very stone, earthy, etc. The light that you can see bouncing off the walls appear to be stone, earthen as well. Appear to have like rigid sides to it. And then that sort of bit that's glowing is a pit almost. And there's that blue, and it's like there's like a hum to it almost. As it
she'll
lights in and out.
Carefully walk a little bit closer, but not like right next to it. But she's like at least 15 feet away from the pit.
You should be able to move. Yeah, and now you're getting a better look at this. As you overlook, you see these large blue jagged crystals. Some of them have like a purple swirl up of them. They're jagged all over the place. Also along the edge of the walls are these sort of cavernous, like cylindrical ins and outs along the walls. And then you also see various different crystals sort of clustered around the base of the larger ones that have reds and whites and blues and like a darker blue and like a green brown. And those are kind of scattered all across all of that. But as you get closer, you know when you approach like an electrical grid and there's like that soft hum to it, that is what you're hearing here. It's higher pitch, it's humming, and the light sort of is, the word I want to use is sinusoidal, but it's such a math term. Basically, it's fading in and out very smoothly. Like it fades down and then fades out, but it's like pulsing, but very slow.
She'll circle around it a bit, like at the distance that she's currently at, while she also unsheathes her new short swords.
As you do that, it's interesting. The light doesn't reflect off these metal blades. It's almost like it takes it in. There's a darkness to them. You see various exits here and there, these caverns, but a lot of them are collapsed in. Maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally. But you do spot a cavern down here that you could probably continue down. As you're doing that, we'll go back to the group. The four of you have not heard anything from Zara.
I mean, I think Lavetta, tried to follow after.
Okay.
So,
Lavetta, you follow after.
yes.
And as you spiral down this spiral staircase, the light from above slowly fades. Continue to walk down. Everything's a gray to you. You have dark vision. You're able to see where you're stepping as you go down these things. But you're going down these staircase. The light above is gone, and there's no light below. You continue going down, and 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 there seems to be no end.
I mean, for the sake of not wasting time, so she would keep going down if she kept going.
Yeah.
Like,
if you
there's
get-
no end.
There is no end, and there is no Zara.
For specific. Okay, cool.
What does the rest of you do?
I think Fess probably would have followed Lavetta.
Okay. Fess, are you walking into the darkness? Or do you have a torch? Because this just determines, are you going to trip going down these stairs?
I will light a torch before I go down there.
Light a torch. And as you walk down, you see that the sort of writing along the edge. Turn your back to Fos's gift. And as you head down, your light's flickering across the walls. The light from above disappears. And you continue down and down. And you catch up with Lavetta. But there is no end.
Yeah, I kinda...
Floor.
This is taking a while. Like, I don't know if...
Floor doesn't have a torch at this point, because hers from yesterday would have burnt out. But she'd try to go downstairs herself at this point, but wouldn't have lit another torch.
Give me a dexterity save. Easy enough, and you walk, and you're continuing walking, and walking. And as you're walking down, you hear footsteps below you, and then near you, and then above you. One sounds like normal shoed footsteps, the other sounds like claws on stone, but there's no sign of where they're coming from. You can't see anything as you continue down and down until the floor evens out. And if I could find you, are you? Here we go. There we go. You should be able to see access. And again, same description I gave to the others. Or to Zara, rather.
Floor is going to be like trying to locate a wall.
A ball?
A wall.
Oh.
Like.
You see the glowing. You should be able to see the glow.
Yeah, I just see the glow. I
yeah, there's a wall. There's a wall to your left.
Okay, but basically, Floor is just like, what is making sure she can follow the wall to find her way back to the exit at some point.
Okay, so
she
you
can't
need to follow that
see
around.
anything but that. Yes.
You need to follow that around. Okay, a bit of rubble. Continues. till you are now in the light, and you should be able to see.
Okay.
And Zara's a little bit closer because they did a loop around.
What is this?
The crystals that you see before you mimic the ones you found before. This appears to be some sort of layite mine.
Oh my god. How?
I don't know what this is.
I do. How did this appear under the... Did they build the villa on top of this?
First say what it is?
It's you know the ley lines, right? This is the crystallized form of the inherent magic in the ley lines. Most people call it layite.
Interesting, I guess. Where are the others?
Well, Lavetta attempted to come down. Fess attempted to come down. I think Aphlia was intending to stay upstairs, but I don't know where the other two are. They both came down before me. Are they both headed down before me? Maybe it has something to do with that inscription, because I know Fess had a torch.
You didn't light anything?
No.
That's what I presume it's that.
At this point, Flora is gonna take out one of the smaller crystals and see if it glows enough to give off a tiny bit of...
Very minimal. I mean, we're talking
like
less
the
than
immediate 5 feet around me.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not even. Okay.
I will say,
and put it back away.
you also hear that hum I mentioned before, but there's almost like a melody to it that you can hear. The natural sound of everything. It's gorgeous. You've never seen anything like this before. You know they have to get layite somehow, but you've never heard of crystallized mines like this. Mine's probably the bad word. Cave.
Yeah.
Like a natural outcropping of it, because there's no mine equipment here.
This is... and Flora's gonna start slowly, like, bobbing and humming along to the melody that she hears.
We'll go back to Althea. Althea, are you still at the top?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go back to the other two then. Lavetta, Fess.
Yeah. I think after a while, Fess would kind of like mull over the inscription again and realize turn your back on. Oh, I think we need to be in darkness. And extinguishes the torch.
As you extinguish the torch, do you continue down?
Yes. But I'm going to communicate to Lavetta. Lavetta, you can see in the dark, right?
Should I close my eyes?
I think you should close your eyes,
Yeah.
but you can hold.
Yeah.
I'll move in front, and you can hold my shoulder.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. Continue.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me dex saves from both of you.
Okay. There it is.
Vanny,
shit.
as you're headed down, you kind of slip a little bit, but you catch yourself. And you two come to the base of, at the end, the floor base, the base of the floor, and see what I've described before you.
I'll move toward Lavetta, I think we're safely on the flat ground. I think you can open your eyes again.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then she.
And there's a
opens her eyes.
glow over here too. And move in the direction of the others.
We're here.
Althea, about 30 minutes pass. No sign from anyone down the staircase.
Athlea's gonna shout on, "Hello?"
No response.
She's gonna go down as well.
Okay. You can see as you walk down these stairs, you see the inscription in front of you. And as you walk down, you continue to walk. You continue to walk. And there is no seeming end to where you are walking.
She just continues.
Continues. You can easily see the steps below you. And it keeps going and going.
Calm me down. She tries to go back up the stairs.
You keep going and going and going.
Please gonna try and jump over them.
Be it. Athletics roll.
Oh, she'll be fine.
You jump. Safely land on your feet.
Does it still look the same?
Yes, it looks the exact same.
Athlea's gonna stay on the step and like a little child that's been told off and just go try and think of a way.
Okay. You're welcome to give me an intelligence roll to see if they figure out the riddle.
Let me try that. Let me try that.
Yeah, word light makes something to you. Yeah, you could start making sense of it.
Still gonna sit there for a little bit just to ponder.
Okay. We'll go back to the others. Whoops, didn't do that. What are the others doing?
Flora is back to humming and swaying with the music. We'll probably just step towards the ley line energy.
It is powerful. It is overwhelming.
Would Faust have any idea what this thing is? Because we would have arrived after Flora had explained it.
Yeah, Flora had explained earlier, I believe, when they discovered the crystals in the bedroom. You can put two together, or you can give me an Arcana roll. It's up to you.
I'll do an Arcana roll.
This is very clear to you what it is now. Based on how the patterns are, the sound that you're hearing, that sort of faint hum. You can hear a bit of the melody. Not as much as Flora can, but you hear like a faint, distant singing. This is the ley line energy, and this is the most remarkable thing you've seen before. The sort of swath of colors that are mixed into this gorgeous, natural cave side. This isn't man-made in any particular way. This is beyond anything you've seen before. It is incredible. It's truly awe-inspiring, and you've never even heard of something like this before. You know there's theories about it, and that theoretically this is probably where people find it, but you've never heard of something this magnificent.
Wow.
And in fact, you suspect there's probably more to this little outcropping. This is probably the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. Am I supposed to be seeing anything on the map?
Besides the glowing from the ley lines.
No, my map is completely black.
Go to the right.
Mine's black as well.
Go to the right, guys. Go to the right.
Oh.
Can you see it now?
I'm completely zoomed out, and
I am also completely
Can't
zoomed out,
see.
and I see nothing.
As you have vision. Can you guys refresh your page?
Sure.
Yep.
Both of them say you have vision. I can see you. Floor, can you see the two? Well, you probably can't. If I move you here, can you see them? Oh, maybe not. There.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope,
Hey,
still see nothing.
Where the fuck are they? What? Hello? Okay, deleted from existence. Lavetta.
Yeet.
Professor.
No.
You guys see, it should be on the far right of the page.
I'm literally like zoomed out completely, and I have nothing.
You know what would help?
Oh yeah, that helps.
You gave them vision.
There it is. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
it's
help?
even worse than what you think.
If you moved them to the page,
Yeah, that's it.
okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
That's very different than what we were looking at. Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
Well done. Look at all that glow. Look at that. She's...
so glowy. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward into the cavern. I guess wherever we. I'm gonna start looking around.
Okay. There is a set of like really like janky looking wood planks that have been nailed into the wall here, but this is like a 50-foot drop that you just put
Okay,
yourself
so
on.
I didn't go in there. Like step to the edge, be like, whoop, nope.
Oops.
Okay, that's good.
Can
Good
you
to know.
not fly?
I mean, yeah,
did soar a little.
theoretically, yeah, theoretically you could glide into there, but it is.
Yeah, I'm
Here, I'm
gonna
gonna put a photo in the thing. I found like a HD wallpaper thing that kind of is like a kind of what it looks like with that like sort of brilliant color.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that.
Oh, that's pretty.
All right.
Yeah.
So-
I need to pull out my character thing again.
There are various like tunnels, and a lot of these have been collapsed. The only tunnel that you can see that goes further than you can kind of just gently see a collapse is over the southwest corner.
Okay. I'll move in that direction.
Okay, that is here.
Oh, that's really pretty. These pictures are really pretty.
But yeah, that should give you an idea. The map doesn't do it justice, but you have an idea of
Mm.
what you'll be looking at. Unfortunately, you don't have any way to see right now beyond the color, so unless you let a...
Would it be possible to relight the torch that I had? Or... Okay.
No, it's a one-use torch.
I mean, I figured it has a certain amount of time before it burns out. Yeah, I would relight the torch once I'm over there.
I bet. Let me do that.
I feel like Jerry's just like having an acid trip, like with all the colors.
Poor Jerry.
First he gets drunk.
All right. All right. 20. There you go.
Okay.
You should be able to move. Is anyone joining Fess as they make their way down?
Lavetta's going to accompany Zara. So if Zara decides to stay, she'll stay. If she goes, she goes.
Alfia, are you joining us downstairs? Are you gonna sit on the steps?
She's gonna try and light a torch to hopefully get down there.
The torch does not help.
Yeah.
She's gonna try and walk down like assassin.
Okay, with the torch,
Yeah, with the torch.
you just keep going.
And go. And go.
Aphelia's not smart.
You rolled an
Yes.
intelligence check, but she did, give yourself
So-
that.
I wasn't really tired.
It's alright. The torch eventually dies out. You can mark down a torch. Give me another deck save to see as you walk down these steps. As you're walking down and the torch goes out, you're it kind of burns your hand a little bit and you drop it. You're not looking where you're going and you trip. And as you trip and tumble, you hit your head, instinctively closing your eyes. And you tumble all the way down the stairs. And arrive at the bottom with taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit your head.
Ow.
Do we hear this?
Yeah, you hear a clambering behind you.
Lavetta turns around and just she's kind of surprised that, like, she knows her friend is like intelligent, but she's also like, how did she work it out? Like, she's just kind of like, how the hell did she get like she she gives her the benefit of the doubt, but she's like, how did you work it out? So she's just like goes over to
I don't love your friends.
I mean, are you okay? Like, you good?
Aphelia's eyes are still closed at this point, right?
Yeah. Echo, thank you so much for the raid, lovely. I appreciate you. Yes, yeah, your eyes are still closed.
Is that you, Lavetta, or am I just hearing shit?
You can open your eyes now.
Oh. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you.
You know what, she doesn't even question it. She's like, she was gonna say, well, how'd you manage to work it out? But she's gonna keep it to herself, and she's just gonna wonder silently. I mean, there's some. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. There is a big fucking chasm. Do not step into it. Okay, we're going around the chasm. Okay.
Big hole?
Big hole. Big shiny hole. Please avoid it. Okay? Just.
I thought he was gonna
Okay.
walk up to the edge and go, ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's maybe go join the others. The others around here, and she like kind of starts like tugging at Afla's tail.
Oh, ow, ow! That's the tail!
Come on.
What do our intrepid adventurers do?
Go deeper.
We're welcome to move your tokens.
Lavetta just like takes a peek down. You guys coming?
Yeah.
Am I just gonna can I do like a survival or like a perception check or something? Just
For
to
what?
see
What do
if
you
there's...
tell me what you want? Don't tell me what you check you want. Tell me what you want.
She's looking for signs of danger or like.
That would be a
She
perception
doesn't
check. Go ahead and
wanna-
give me a perception check.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Ready.
So, to your left is a giant chasm. Danger number 1. The cave seems to go more southwest, but it seems to peter out and kind of end. To your right up here appears to be some sort of more man-made carved area.
Alrighty, she continues forward and just like
All right, stop.
stops. Yep, she was gonna stop and just look.
Perfect. Nope. Stop. Everyone stop. Stop moving.
Okay.
When I say stop, it means sometimes combat might start, but we'll see. So, Lavetta, in front of you have 60 feet, but there is light. You see a large amount of... What?
I apologize.
You're good. In front of you, Lavetta, is a large amount of blue light shooting up. And it's very similar to light you saw before, but it is more bright and more brilliant coming from north. Okay? You have more light coming from the left as well, and maybe a little bit to the right as well. You are lucky enough to see the light here. About 100 feet north of you appears to be some sort of construct-made statue that stands guarding that door. Guarding's not the right word. It's a statue, but you know what I mean.
She's gonna like contemplate it, and then she's gonna remember and think back to the last time she went in somewhere by herself and she got attacked by bugs. So she's just not gonna go down there. She's gonna go down here. Like
as I said, that peters out and does not go any further.
She's gonna
So
stay
your
there and
options
wait for
are-
the others then.
Okay,
Yeah, she's
your
gonna
options are
wait.
leaving or proceeding forward.
guys, I mean, it's big and shiny, but I don't. I mean, we've got to have faith, right? I don't really know if that means we go.
You guys can move now.
Or...
But if you cross into that hallway, I will need you to stop and roll something for me. But I'll tell you when.
I mean,
So you can move.
I would definitely move up next to
Okay, just keep moving your hook
Livetta.
and
I
I'll
was
tell you when.
kind of following Livetta in the first place, so that's the only
Start
reason I
making
moved
dinner in
my
15 minutes, by the way.
character more.
Say that again, Emelina.
Start making dinner in 15 minutes
Yeah,
at least.
I'm
probably.
gonna end here soon. Just waiting for the cliffhanger.
Yeah, I figured, which is why I'm postponing another 15 minutes.
What in the heck? I don't like this.
You know, I feel like we shouldn't go in there, but at the same
Zara goes
time,
in.
I
we've
think we
oh,
need to
God.
go.
Zara, stealth roll, please. You are in Fess's light from the torch, unfortunately. But Floor, I would like a stealth roll as well. Okay.
Decent.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna roll this to GM because I'm not telling you. Okay. Alright. So Zara, to your left, you see another sort of smaller bit of that glow that you see up ahead. And to your right, you see what appears to be a cave-in of some sort. But, it's, there's light sort of piercing through, here. The walls of this cavern begin to become more brick-like. Made of the same stone, but someone has very meticulously begun to lay out this place. Even the floor is beginning to turn to brick.
Turn like magical, or like someone has been doing masonry down here?
Masonry. Someone has been working to create this place to make it more civilized. Yeah.
Got it.
She walks forward a bit more.
To your right, you see that cave-in and that light piercing behind this cave-in. You do not see this crystal at the moment.
Okay.
To your left, you see what appears to be sort of like a slightly raised little bit of stone, and then the light peering out of that, almost like a little pond in a square hole that's shooting up. That's the left.
Continues forward.
As you continue forward, you enter the main room. What you are seeing here is this massive font of energy. Unlike the crystals before, this is like very liquid and very, very clearly energy of some sort. There is water mixed in with it, shimmering. There's energy sort of swirling in a circle around this. You see pathways that lead out to the center that overhangs this beautiful scene that you are seeing. Water mixed with energy. The ley lines are just unlike anything you've seen before. It's mystical in terms of the shimmer that you are seeing here. In the center appears to be a hole and a gap that is unused. Along each of the bridges are small little gems that are pierced in. For what end, you don't know. There is brick all the way around and barely stone to guard into this pool of pure energy.
She goes up and just reaches a hand across.
Across what? Just across the...
Just onto like this area of the bridge.
Yep, nothing happens. I mean, you can feel the sort of heat and the energy below you, but nothing changes. Like this is like a pathway above that energy.
Yay. She'll slowly continue then.
And continue you do. This pathway overhangs the energy. Perhaps something or someone is meant to go in the center here. Maybe it's a charging thing for whatever. You don't know magic. It doesn't make sense to you. But you can pretty easily discern that, like, you know, this is probably some sort of wizard shit that uses energy.
DM, I don't see that, right?
It is a statue, like a metal suit of armor statue, basically. And that is what you see.
And can Fess move forward into the room?
Yep, if you give me a stealth roll.
Okay. I will do that.
Do I have to?
Is she still holding a torch?
Fess is holding a torch, yes. What was your question?
Zara
Laura?
will yell back in general to be like, no light.
I
You
was
just-
gonna. No, go on.
Say that again, Zara.
Oh shit. She would shout back to the others. Just saying no light.
Okay.
As you say that,
Fess would
no
listen.
one move. No one move. No one do anything.
Okay.
As that is said, you begin to hear energy swishing behind you, Zara, and the sound of metal scraping across other metal. Something is moving behind you, and you all watch as that suit of armor, inside of it, bursts. That similar energy, gems embedded in the armor start to light up, and almost like a flame of energy begins to hum inside of it as it begins to move and ready itself.
They actually
And
got
with
to
that, and with that, we will end
So
today's
tactically put up in this room right now.
Yep, this is
My
great
stealth roll was
positioning.
so good. And
Yeah,
you ruined it by yelling.
Stealth
I mean,
was great. What were you
I
gonna
mean,
say,
I was
Shan?
gonna go and I was gonna like make myself invisible, but I guess that doesn't fucking matter anymore. Like, I was gonna like just fucking creep in. And... It's all good.
Best laid plans.
Yep.
Mice and men.
With that, chat, with that cliffhanger, as the construct of whatever it is begins to whirl into existence, we are going to end that session. And well, this is the positioning we'll have for combat when it starts. You
Got
saying,
this, Zara!
You say Zara saying, I yell back, and I went, oh no, honey.
no.
Honey.
Womp womp.
The
Listen, you
road-
can't always be the sneaky one.
It's fine. If you didn't do it, I was gonna do it.
Let's see who we're gonna raid, because I otherwise would continue, but I need to take a shower. I smelly. Let's see who do
Yeah,
we
I can
got.
tell.
What the heck? What the hell? Alright, we're gonna go raid Kathy. Everyone get ready to spam hearts, including the people in this chat. Should all have my follower hearts. She's on, or Neater. She's on a Neater. So go give her some love, chat. And see you guys all tomorrow. Board games. We're gonna be playing Small World. Everyone in this chat is welcome to join in the voice chat, and it should be good fun. Join us in Summerland.
World.
It's a small world after all.
No!
I might just. All right, guys, go give her some love. Bye.